Maverick broke a lot of traditional Christian norms. Was that intentional or was it just God?
No, it was intentional. Maverick broke because the gospel norms wasn't working no more, man. Y'all sing too hard. Y'all oversing. Stop doing that. Nobody want to hear no runs. They look at runs. They don't want to sing runs. That's why R&B and pop, that's why pop is more popular than R&B. People like singable music. Wow. They want to, like you would rap, that's why Chris Tomlin was the greatest worship leader ever. Why, you know, want to know why?
Why?
He's not the best vocalist ever.
Wow.
So people like to hear music. They think, oh, I could do that. That's what's going to happen at a church. If a worship leader hear you singing, he think, I could never do that. He's not going to sing the song. Like why would he? If you sing a song in a way that, like, it's congregational, that's why the mix on that stuff is different. We mix towards us singing. They mix towards the congregation singing. You'll hear a lot of loud audience, BGV, more instrumentation. Barely you gonna hear the main vocal, but it's different. The reason in that is that makes you want to sing. The way you get people to love a song is they sing the song. Think about it. Think about the songs you love the most. You know all the lyrics.
Right.
And then you hear a song, it don't matter how good a song is. If you don't know the lyrics, it's like, next song. You can't wait to hear a song you know all the lyrics to. Everybody's that way. And so when you can get a singable song, then you got a hit. Then people want to sing it, and that's what Maverick made songs people wanted to sing. And they made videos that looked like they was in the living room with you during the pandemic. Coming out of the pandemic, we had to come up with a new strategy of how to still invite people in. But all in all, Maverick took what they were doing in more so Christian worship music and brought it to gospel. You brought really well-developed songs, light production. Everybody say every Maverick song sound the same. So y'all sing them all. You know what I'm saying? Who cares that they all sound the same? You know, and there was some...
And they don't, but I get
Yeah, but there's some struggles in that for them as well because you are... You know, these are still really talented artists.
Right.
You look at it, like, these artists, they know that they are... I don't want to say dumbing down, but they're pacifying their strengths. Chandler can sing circles around. You know what I'm saying? These people can sing. You hear Brandon Lake can sing. Like Chris Staples, they can sing like Justin Bieber. They can do it, but there's something in bridling that. Like really, like, you know, not going full go every time. And then they didn't use BGVs. They used the choir. And the choir, you know, they just took a different approach because the reality of what we were doing in gospel isn't what was permeating music at the time.
Right.
I look at consumption. People love to talk about number ones, number one. If you talk about a radio number one in gospel, that's not a number one. A radio is not number one no more. You can't, if you look at the number one songs at radio and you combine the last 10 number one songs at radio, Skip Chan, Skip Kirk, they don't have 100,000 streams combined.
Jesus.
So having a number one at radio doesn't mean anything in gospel, not right now. And that's not a knock to gospel, that's a knock to us in supporting the infrastructure. So Maverick was able to get consumption. So you talk about, you go look at it today, and I'm gonna say something, most people are not gonna believe this. Maverick City outstreams the entire gospel industry combined.
I believe that.
By themselves.
I believe that.
If you add up every other artist's streams and just compare it to Maverick City, they outstream everybody else combined. And what that is telling you is that clearly what they are doing is what people want to hear. Stop fighting the tide. People keep saying, we want choir music back. Choir music would have never died if people want to listen to it. We need to do more quartet. And if people want to listen to quartet, it would still be a thing. Wow. You don't see, like, when people stop consuming something, they don't want it. You don't see, okay, there's nostalgic value like to a vinyl or to a Kodak camera, but at the end of the day, you still take most of your pictures on your phone. Right. You know, you go do the little thing, that's cool here and there, but you want that 8K picture. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm saying these things to say that there should have, the problem that happened was gospel should have embraced Maverick. They should have embraced it, made it their own, collaborated with them, done everything they could to see them go forward. The reason is, and they should have done everything to support and keep them together. This is why. It only benefited everybody else. Facts. It only benefited everybody else. The big tours you did, you get what I'm saying? The reunion is a result of Maverick touring. Facts. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that they were the fix all. It was a lot that went into that. But what happened with Maverick was the opposite. Everybody hated on it. Nobody called it real. Everybody said it's this, that, it's this. And all that happened from that is you saw the subsequent genre die. Woo. That's it. Now, Monarch don't exist. Facts. Motown probably got 5 to 6 artists. RCA, I ain't signing nobody. So, where you gonna go, Malico? Like,
ain't no way I'm going to no Malico. They still owe me money.
So I'm saying this to say, trash. We went from this hype and everybody having access and everybody putting out albums now to either you sign a tribal or you're independent. And so I say this to say it's like
Jesus.
Maverick was an opportunity for gospel. It wasn't an opportunity for them. And you had people that were connected. It wasn't like I was out here like, oh, we ain't never gonna work with y'all. They reaching out. They trying to get people to come in. They trying to get people to come right.